Welcome to OHE, Objective Human Encyclopedia. Please make your selection. You have selected Economy. Please confirm. Economy. Research in progress. Originally, economy is a concept which was created by humans for a practical matter. Exchange cattle for vegetable in a very healthy, complementary way. In these exchanges, humans also decided to give more value to certain rare material. But this notion of economy came together with ideas such as private property or individualism. In order to give more precise notion of value to objects they exchanged, humans created money. Fundamentally speaking, money is nothing more than a precise tool for exchanges, but very fast it became the prevailing value in the most socially advanced human societies. As centuries passed, entire civilizations based their decisions on the notion of economy, which pushed them to explore new parts of the planet and discover new civilizations, an opportunity to exchange with some, or depending on the cases, invade, pillage, and eradicate others. By the time there weren't any parts of the world left to be discovered and exploited, all the major human civilizations were entirely dedicated to money. The idea of money had become so central that all these big cultures depended on each other to economically survive in a very fragile equilibrium, oppressing entire continents in this race for wealth, and in some cases, ready to declare hypocritical wars in the name of money. New term: war. War is... Please make your selection. You have selected politics. Please confirm. Politics. Research in progress. Politics is the concept humans invented in order to live together in an organized way. As soon as they adopted what the philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau defines as a social contract, humans decided to live according to certain rules, among which the political organization. But most of the time, humans use politics as a source of individual power, a tool to legally impose their views over other humans. In 1513, the Italian philosopher Niccolò di Bernardo di Machiavelli wrote a book of rules a decision-maker should follow in order to impose his will to his people. In fact, it seems that humans are incapable of living together without being ruled by this relation of power. Since the 19th century, the most current and fair political system is considered to be democracy, people of one country voting to elect the person or government who will rule over them. This system as well has known major problems, as throughout history, the opinion of the majority of the people has sometimes resulted in the oppression of minorities and evolved in totalitarianism. Nowadays, with the globalization, different political systems more than ever have to coexist as peacefully as possible without giving in to what some already call the Third World War. New term: war. War is... Please make your selection. You have selected religion. Please confirm. Religion. Research in progress. Religion is one major concept in the history of humanity. In fact, ever since humans started organizing themselves in societies, they have felt the need to worship metaphysical entities supposed responsible for their existence on Earth. Some chose to worship nature, others thought of their God as an omnipresent conscience. These beliefs, very different from one civilization to another, nearly all stand for love, peace, harmony, and tolerance among humans. But effectively, religions resulted in many conflicts, tortures, and exactions emerging from the needs of certain followers to convert other believers or non-believers to their own religion. In many cases, specifically in the most important religions, ideologies were manipulated and used by humans as a source of power, wealth, and influence. Eventually, religions were so important that they became part of countries' and civilizations' ruling classes. During the 19th century, Karl Marx defined religion as the opium of people. This idea was used by the Chinese dictator Mao Zedong to eradicate one of the only human religions which throughout history has always stayed peaceful. Nowadays, the most important religions enjoy a great influence over people as well as tremendous wealth and are still present all over the world. In fact, as Nostradamus had announced, the 21st century to be the century of religious wars, the United States of America have just started a war against religious terrorism. New term: war. War is... Please make your selection. You have selected environment. Please confirm. Environment. Research in progress. The term environment was recognized by England in 1825. It defines everything around living beings and since 50 years, everything around human beings. In fact, the Greek philosopher Plato already studies this notion around the city of Athens. Therefore, the notion is fundamental in the history of humankind. In what is referred to by Friedrich Nietzsche as a typical historical cycle, mankind first had to learn how to survive in its environment. The natural evolution for humans was to learn how to use their environment to create an amelioration in their lifestyle. But as the human population started growing massively, and with the important technological improvements, mankind started modifying the planet in such a way that eventually environment started suffering from it, jeopardizing Earth's global ecosystem. Nowadays, scientists such as Hubert Reeves announced the possible extinction of more than 40% of animal races living on Earth within the next 70 years. Eminent personalities such as Jack Attlee, president of the World Finance Planet Organization, predict radical changes in the planet's climate, resulting in an immense economical crash. Moreover, sociologists also predict unforeseen movements of migration of populations from the south to the North Hemisphere. These critical circumstances may result in a situation of international social chaos and very likely in a total war. New term: war. War is Thank you for using OHE.